Okay, listen, I'm kind of tired of this topic. I'll be honest, I think everyone is, but it keeps coming up. We got a comment yesterday from Dwayne P that said, "Why did Dave leave Sirius?" And I'm like, guys, listen, are we gonna keep rehashing this? I'm kind of over it. We're really happy in our new era of Radio Nemo, but clearly not everyone knows exactly what's going on, and they don't need to. But why did Dave leave Sirius, guys? Can we just wrap this up in like one sentence and put this to rest?
Okay, where would you like to begin, Dave?
Well, the short story is, and you can use the analogy of the TV show Survivor, and this became a meme. We got kicked off the island,
Mm-hmm.
and we started swimming for another island. But when we landed, we realized we didn't land on an island. We landed on a continent.
Whoo!
And we didn't realize until like I kind of hit me last week in some conversations I had with some folks that the trucking world was kind of waiting for us.
Mm-hmm.
Because you guys have been out there already. So
You're still dancing around stuff, man. You're talking in big metaphors. We have to go there. We have to actually talk about this openly. By the way,
I mean, do you want the dollars and cents?
I mean,
on
we
this?
can. I mean, Tara, do you want us to go deeper than that? Because that's still kind of, and we can stop it here. But would you like us to go on?
I mean, as much as you would want to go on.
Okay. And I've always, through my career, have tried to parallel what I've done in the studio with what drivers do in the cab. Small little room by myself, small little cab by yourself in the middle of the night doing what you do. We link up, right? And when the ELD came out, I made a parallel because back in the 90s, we went to computerized logs and computerized sound editing, and I thought my career was over. First time I saw somebody editing a commercial with a computer as opposed to a roll of tape with a razor blade and a marker, okay? Now, we were independent contractors or lease operators, such as a truck driver would be a lease operator with a company. So you know that there are parameters there and economic issues and things like that. Okay, I'll just tell the way it is.
Tell it. I mean, tell it.
The way we
we're going to keep on
our living.
We're going to keep on going through this until we have to be honest about what it was that happened.
Okay,
there.
what happened is that when the radio and television makes money by selling advertising space by the minute or by 30-second parcels. And we had 12 minutes per hour that are available for sale. And Sirius has 12, but when we were on, they took 6 and we took 6, and they just needed our 6. So they said adios.
Yeah,
after
and there was
25 years.
and after 25 years, well, the worst part about it is, and I'm gonna be a little honest too here, Dave, because like I said, it keeps coming up and coming up and coming up. And the other thing is too is that they made a real problem. I'm gonna be really honest. The show immediately after yours, Tim Ridley, before he came on that morning, gave us the most lovely thank you and goodbye. The show after us wormholed us. Made some kind of real passing comment that we ever existed. And there was a real effort at the end to make sure that they hid this information as long as they possibly could from the people that were listening, because they know how the rhythms and patterns of the listening happen. A lot of people, as you notice, don't know what happened to Dave because some people work for a company that has Sirius at one moment and they don't work for a company that has it at the other. A lot of people don't have Sirius in their cab until they get in a cab that has Sirius in it. Or they take a step back, take some time off, come back, and he's gone. They made a real big effort at the end to keep burying what was happening. I want to make that really, really clear, that there was a real effort to act as if nothing happened and it was business as usual. They offered nothing on their platforms. They have their own social media. They have their own Facebook page. They have their own Twitter page. They have their own, everything they have all the same stuff that we have. They didn't do a lot of work over there on a regular basis. They did very little to promote the show. Most of the promotion of Road Dog Trucking happened because of RadioNemo on a regular basis. It was minimal. It was lineups, and that was the end of it. And the other host really didn't push in. You probably noticed that all the hosts over there have pushed in now because we were doing the heavy lifting. That was the absolute truth of the matter. They made a financial decision. It's what's happened after the financial decision that has left a bad taste in some people's mouths. Because the reason that Dave just gave you, which was honest, not negative, an absolute nuts and bolts of what happened.
As Tony Soprano would say, it's nothing personal. It's just business.
Yeah, by the way, that's what Michael Corleone would say. Tony Soprano would whack you. But basically, it's what happened in the aftermath where even people who were sponsors, even people who were contributors, even people who, how shall I put this, were on the show on a regular basis, that we had to absolutely get on the phone and tell them what had happened, because different people were given different reasons for what it was that happened. I kid you not. Some people were told that we left on our own volition. Some people were told that Dave was retiring and sunsetting the whole company. I mean, literally, we had sponsors who were told point blank, "Oh no, Dave is retired. He's going to sunset the company." Other people were told by the same person, "Well, we had a disagreement over some things, and they left. I don't know why they would have left. We missed them terribly." It depends on who you talk to. What you heard from Dave just now is if you notice, there was nothing negative in it. They just wanted more money. They wanted to get their hands on our revenue.
Yeah.
And that's it. And that's what happened at the end of the day. They wanted to take money from us, and they could. So they did. And that's that.
Yep.
How's that for an answer?
I think that's great. I think honesty is the best policy. And what you said about people getting subscriptions to the old platform and then not, and then coming back, we got a comment that I bring to the table only because I kind of thought it was funny, not in the way you would think, but I just wanted to address it. We got a comment that said, "Did Dave Nemo die? He will be missed. I just got my subscription back and he is gone. Smooth roads, Dave." And Dave, are you with us?
Yes, I'm still here.
Oh, thank God. Okay. Jimmy, check the pulse.
Reports of my death have been greatly exaggerated.
Oh, no, there are moments where I want to kill him, but oh no, Dave is alive and well and still continuing to be Peck's bad boy over here on iHeart, Odyssey, YouTube, Facebook, and everywhere you can get your podcast, by the way. I kid you not. I mean, that's...
Comments like that just drive me crazy. It's like 5 minutes of research would have cleared that up. They commented on a video that Dave was just on air speaking like last week. I'm like, come on.
Well, the other thing is too, like I said, I'm not engaged in anything untruthful here. I'm not engaged in any sort of interference or any sort of defamatory statements. But the truth of the matter was their goodbye was literally goodbye, get out. There was no thanks for 20 years. I'm going to say something that Dave would never say. There were some people at the end who took credit for Dave's success in regards to sales. The people who did it, Tara, straight up did that. And that person only worked with Dave for 10 years. Literally Dave has been with XM. How long with XM?
Oh, as long as they've been around. Literally.
And then how long were you at Sirius?
2001?
Yeah, how long were you? 15 years at Sirius?
I don't remember when the merger occurred.
But
and we were proud that we made the cut. Because, two things can't occupy the same place at the same time. So you're fully staffed at one entity, fully staffed at the other. Now they're going to combine. You can't make a day last 48 hours. It's still 24 hours. So some made the cut and some didn't. We made the cut.
And I'm going to make a criticism of Sirius XM now. They made the decision, not Dave, to remove the music from the equation. They're the ones who did that. And I don't know exactly what their reason was. If I was to guess, is that they wanted to use the trucking channel as a way of driving people to their other channels. That once again, truckers turned into a piggy bank. You know what I'm saying? It's literally, let's get them in here with their channel, but then deny them the music they've come to love and hear. Don't create any programming that deals with that kind of stuff. Because there was no show on the air, Dave. None of their channels had anything like you used to do with the old Road Gang, which, by the way, you do once a week now for an hour called Nemo's Night Beat.
Yeah.
There was no programming like it, and they eliminated it. And they eliminated it to help the rest of their platform. And by the way, Tara, I can say this once again, Dave won't. They never promoted him. They always made a habit of trying to promote what they hope to be the next big thing, because I think at the end of the day, they couldn't control him in the way they control almost everybody else on the platform now. Straight up, I'm not, guys, it's the absolute truth. Everybody there now works for them. Literally everybody is there. The last remnant of somebody who actually got to have a little pushback was OIDA and Landline. How's that doing? So how about that? There we go. You've asked us to tell you what's going on. That's what happened. That's it. Do me a favor, though. Would you please tell people that's what happened here? And let them.
I will clip that. I will separate it out from everything else, because for the longest time up until like last week, the video that was the first thing you see on the website is just like, Dave Nemo's gone. It's just like, we don't want to push that because he's not. He's right here, and we're doing great things. The new era of Radio Nemo is doing better than ever, in my opinion.